Lenawee on location at Sand Creek. I'm a senior here at Sand Creek and a student in the video and audio production class at the LISD Tech Center. I am very excited to show off my school. I'm here with Molly Alexander today. Molly, how are you doing today?
I'm great, Kat.
So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm a sophomore here at Sand Creek High School, and I just moved here this upcoming year, and I participate in cheerleading, track, and basketball.
How does being a new student impact your daily life?
You know, being a new student at Sand Creek was complicated at first because it's like, hey, I'm here, I'm new, I don't know what I'm doing. But Sand Creek is really more of a family. Everybody here is just so nice, and you just fit in right away, and you're like, you know, everybody's just so welcoming, and I just fit in, and I love it here.
That's wonderful to hear. Did you know there is a great way we support each other here at Sand Creek, as Sand Creek Aggies? It's called Capturing Kids' Hearts. Let's check it out.
Good morning, Dad. Good morning, Shane.
Good morning. Good morning, Chase.
The kids are greeted at the door by a teacher, or if a teacher is busy, they ask a student volunteer to come in and shake hands, and you're just giving them a time to greet and make that eye contact and get the day established.
It's a lot easier to talk to kids. I had troubles with kids in middle school.
At the beginning of each hour, we do what are called good things, and either the teacher or a student goes up to the front and asks kids. It depends on the teacher. Sometimes it's volunteer, sometimes it's kid selected. Just some good things that are going on in their life. That way, each hour started out on a positive note.
I got to go to Marcus' house with Colton.
What did you guys do?
Just had fun.
What was your favorite game you guys played?
Probably NBA.
Getting to know the kids first, and the kids getting to know the teachers first, establishes the whole classroom environment. It gives them an opportunity to ease their way into eye contact and ease their way into socializing with others.
I think that was a really great way to show the atmosphere here in Sand Creek. When we come back, I'll have more to show you.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
Everywhere that we go, he makes people laugh and makes people smile, and I feel like I have that quality.
He's the one who always takes me fishing.
I watch golf with him. And
I watch him cook, because when I grow up, I want to be a cook too.
We have the same faces like this.
Dad is the one, when you fall, that picks you up.
That unconditional sense of presence and reassurance is really what makes him my father.
May I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Kat Fox, and I'm your host of Lenawee on location here in Sand Creek. We have some incredible elementary teachers that make a great team teaching science. Let's check it out.
Good morning.
Today the kids are discovering the motion of a bus. So we are measuring the distance in centimeters. We are measuring how fast the bus goes, and then the kids are making observations on how the bus is traveling. Today, my third grade class has invited our first grade buddies from Miss Roseboom's class in, so we have first graders and third graders working together today. My third graders had to be professionals today, and they had to really understand the concepts in order to teach the first graders. So it helps my students learn that what I'm teaching them is very important. And then for the little ones to come in, my third graders have to have patience. And then when they see each other in the hallway, they wave and they're so excited. The bonds that they are making also helps our morale in our school building. It's exciting because I know in a couple of years I'm going to receive these students as third graders, and they're going to know how important science is and the importance of working together. I love teaching. I knew I was going to be a teacher when I was 7 years old, so getting up and coming into Sand Creek and teaching these students fulfills my day, and I love them just like my own. It's very rewarding.
We learned how far something can go. This was our first time ever doing it.
What kind of stuff are you teaching your first grade buddies?
Like how to do average distances, and how to measure in centimeters, and how to use a stopwatch.
What's the author's job?
To draw the words.
To draw or write the words. Write the story. You're right, Dom.
Today we read a story. Mrs. Gossman read the kids a story, and we are doing a math activity with graphing.
One of the important things we did today was sorting, and sorting is a pre-math skill. So then they sort with their by color in this case, and then graphing is a math experience for them. Probably one of the earliest ones we do in preschool, and they're working with Mrs. Rain's second grade buddy class, who we love. And they're going to sort by color, and then they're going to count. Each square represents a jelly bean for them.
My students love being their preschool their pals. They like to mentor them, and before they come, we always talk about being a good example and setting, being a good role model. So our kids are practicing those skills, and it's really neat to see them guide each other.
It's also a social, emotional skill for them. They're learning how to get along with other children older than them. And a lot of the children were former preschool students of ours, so it's wonderful to see how much they've grown in second grade.
For me, it's amazing because I've been teaching a long time, and some of the second graders I have this year, I had their parents as students, so it's kind of amazing to see the students that I taught maybe 20, 25 years ago and what they're doing with their children now. So for me, it's kind of amazing to see that good things are still happening.
It's the toughest job you'll ever love. This year I have 20 boys and 3 girls, so it's been a challenge in that aspect, but it's a very, very, very rewarding challenge. So then in a couple years down the line, when I see them in Mrs. Rain's second grade class, it will make me feel good that I see that they've grown enough that they're now going to be new role models for our preschool coming in class.
This teamwork is great for our kids, and we really make science and math come alive here in Sand Creek, and math becomes competitive when you are on the equations team. I have here with me Madeline Disbrow. Tell me a bit about yourself.
I'm in 8th grade, and I go to Sand Creek, and I'm part of the equations team.
How has this helped you in class?
Well, being in equations, you learn more about math and like how things work in math, so I guess it helps me in my math class.
Thank you, Madeline. That was great. More from Sand Creek is on the way right after this.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all, we approach reemployment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Donate to Goodwill, where your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community.
Life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire, but you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
Go for a mouthful, go for the fun.
Come on, go for cake!
Cake for everyone. Just one stack is what it takes, and it's go for cakes. Open wide, stuff your face. There's always room for more Gopher cakes. Empty the box, then reload. Eat those Gopher cakes till you explode.
Exercised lately?
Till you explode.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back back to Lenawee on Locations in Sand Creek. I'm Kat Fox. I'm here with Jessica Brainerd, and she is an award-winning athlete. Hi, Jess. We are so proud of you. You are a state champion. Doing what exactly?
It was a county tournament for bowling all over the county and all different schools.
Before we get into bowling more, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm a sophomore here at Sand Creek, and last year was my first year. And I'm in track, cheer, and bowling.
How did you get involved with bowling?
I grew up around it. My dad and brother have bowled ever since I was little.
Cool, cool. What is your favorite thing about bowling?
Probably how much focus you have to have. It's a 90% mental game, so it's all in your head and it's all on you, and that's probably what I like the most.
Is there any advice you would give to oncoming bowlers or people being interested in bowling?
Definitely try it. Anyone can do bowling. It's fun for me, and just try to keep your head in the game and stay calm.
You know, here at Sand Creek we have our own robotics team competing.
No, actually I didn't.
Well, it's part of the project Lead the Way, taught by Mr. Lyons. Let's check it out.
We have 3 sets of Project Lead the Way curriculum going on. We have the Principles of Engineering, which is a little taste of all the different engineering topics. We have Intro to Computer Science, and we have Intro to Engineering Design, which is work on Autodesk Inventor. Right now, the guys are going to be working on their LISD VEX competition robots. Robotics is always fun. Kids like it. I like it, and the different directions kids can go off in on it is pretty amazing.
Favorite thing about the class is probably actually making things work, because when you have a problem and then when you solve it, it's really nice when you solve a problem, because it just feels good to solve it.
You get to see a side of kids you normally don't see, because they're on their own, going in their own different directions with their robots. Everybody's robot is slightly different, and the angle they take on it and the growth that goes on, you can see mentally going on with them, is pretty amazing. It's pretty awesome as a teacher.
That was awesome. It was a great time filming that class. Well, have you ever been in a biochem class? Students are getting college experience in high school, so let's check it out.
I dig this class. This is really cool. This is my most upper level biology class, so I see them in biology, then I see them in chemistry. And then we get to here, we have juniors and seniors, and I see the independence they've taken. Like if I were doing this in 10th grade biology, I would probably have to at all these stations right now, but I'll just glance around, help them going from one station to another, and the independence they have is just amazing.
So basically what we did is Mr. Frazel gave us different samples of urine, and we had to sample them and put them on pH strips, and it tells us pH, anything that could be involved in the urine or anything like that, and we analyze the strips and then base them off of a control and see what's wrong with them.
All real life examples. If you went into a lab situation at Bixby or at the Med Express in Adrian, and they would take a urine sample and they would do this, so it's exact same process as you would do it in the hospital. So definitely all real life examples and procedures. Just one test can tell you a lot about the patient, because these are all 6 different scenarios, and then they're going to have to take one patient and figure out exactly what's wrong with them through their urine. My lab techs are a great help. They do all the behind scenes stuff, so they set this all up. They figure out what labs need to be going, and they set up and break down the labs just if they're in a regular lab situation in college.
It's pretty hands-on, and I like that. Most of my classes aren't like that. It really gives us a different perspective on how things are, so it's definitely interesting.
Good stuff. When we come back, we'll talk about our high school play right after this.
And we're out. You got plans?
You bet. $50 million Americans struggle with hunger, but we can do something about it.
Excuse me.
What's going on?
Dinner. Please join me in helping put food on their tables. Together, we can feed America.
You guys keep going. I'm gonna get the plates.
Wait!
Find your local food bank at feedingamerica.org/hunger.
This job looks perfect. It says you need a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Today, 1 out of every 4 American kids is Hispanic. That means many of the future doctors who will care for us, the engineers who will build our cities, the scientists and entrepreneurs of our country can be your kids. We all know how hard it is for you to send them to college. This is why we want you to know you are not alone. And every day more people support you to make it happen. Many support you. And the Hispanic Scholarship Fund helps you prepare, plan, and pay for your kids' college education. HSF.net.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund breeding.
Why do you not get me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
Our school plays are really popular in Sand Creek, and our students don't just read off the script, they are producing it too. Here with me is Joseph Main. You are quite the thespian.
Yes, I am.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I've been in the high school play for 4 years, and I'm a senior now. So this last one was honestly the best that I've ever been in.
Can you tell me your favorite part about being in the high school play?
It's getting to meet all the people that are part of it. The director, all the actors, and how they interpret the script. It's all really interesting.
How do you feel about this being your last year performing on stage?
I think that it's really emotional, and it's been a great time. I'm going to miss all the cast, the director, Mrs. Mepham, and I hope they do better in the next years.
Do you know anyone in FFA here in school, Joseph?
I probably know a few.
Well, sit right here, Joseph. We're going to meet with our ag team.
It's an exciting time in FFA right now. We're getting ready to go to Michigan State University for the state FFA convention. We have a junior high conduct and a parliamentary procedures team that are going to compete. They are definitely pumped, but they are a little nervous, but that's okay. We expect them to be. Both teams don't know what topic it is that they're going to be running a meeting on until 5 minutes before the meeting. And then they don't have time to even chat with each other about it before they go in front of the judges.
It's helped me become a better public speaker, so I'm not afraid to talk in front of large groups now. And it's just helped me become a better leader overall.
There is so much more to school than what we can teach here in Sand Creek. And when I take the students and introduce them to other people, they're seeing and making friends with people that they're going to know the rest of their lives.
It's for anybody who wants to join. Most people think it's just for like farmers, but you can live in the city and be in it. I mean, it's really a cool activity to be in.
Wow, that was great. I'm here with Logan Gallagher, one of the basketball stars. So, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm an 18-year-old senior. I go to Sand Creek High School. I play football, basketball, and I run track. These are some of my senior basketball teammates here on my team.
When did you... What inspired you to play basketball?
Well, I absolutely love the game of basketball ever since I was like 3 or 4, and I just kept on playing, practicing, getting better and better.
How do you feel being 20-0, undefeated in your last season, your last year here?
Well, I mean, it honestly feels pretty good because we ended out all of our careers at a pretty good season. I mean, 20-0, that's pretty hard to do. So yeah, it was pretty great.
Well, I know we're all really proud of you. When we come back, we're going to be talking to one of our foreign exchange students.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Na 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 na, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. Now she's holding on for dear life.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back to Sand Creek. I'm here with Allie, one of our foreign exchange students. Allie, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Allie, and I'm an exchange student here at Sand Creek. I'm a senior, and at the beginning of the year, for the first season, I used to play volleyball, and now we just started with track, which is super cool. I never played track before, so it's interesting, and I'm getting there. I'm trying track. So.
Well, that's good to know. Now, you're from Italy, correct?
Yeah.
Now, out of all the places to be, why Michigan?
Well, so many people ask me these questions. Actually, they sent me here. Like, I didn't really choose Michigan, but I was open to like every country, so I don't really like mind being here. It's completely different from where I live, like the opposite. So it's been an experience, but I'm loving it. People are so nice here, and they've always helped me. So it's been good.
What do you think of Michigan and Sand Creek and the community here?
People, of course, they've been super nice with me since day one. They've been super supportive. I'm used to like a huge school. We're almost 2,000 people in my school. Yeah, so like coming here, it was interesting. But they've been nice with me. They've always support me, helped me. And so, yeah, I'm liking it a lot.
Well, that's good. We're glad to have you here, Allie. When we come back, we are going to have a few minutes to talk to our superintendent about why Sand Creek is such a great place to be.
Huntington! Every proper bear knows that the right fit means everything. Especially when it comes to car seats.
Oh, really? I just did what any bear would do.
So know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size.
I like it.
To learn more, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, where's that bear? Got your personal references, high school diploma or equivalent?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
It's right there.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
The odds of this boy achieving his dream in fashion? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Sand Creek schools are strong, and our administration tries really hard to keep the energy flowing here. With me is Mr. Laundra. What are some of the goals here you have at Sand Creek?
Well, Kat, we have a lot of goals at Sand Creek, mainly that our students get out of here prepared with the skills they need to live a good, healthy life and be a productive citizen. There's a lot of things involved in that. Some of it is curricular in our offerings and how many offerings we have and the experiences we can give our students. Extracurriculars comes into play, and we have a lot to offer there with our athletic program, FFA, band, drama, forensics, you name it. But our goal is to get students on the right track for when they leave, whether it's going to be college, military, or the workforce. We want them to be prepared. We want them to be confident.
What do you feel that are some of our strengths here at Sand Creek?
Well, I kind of just mentioned what I think some of those strengths are, but I think right now, I think the biggest thing we can point to is our Capturing Kids' Hearts program in trying to build strong, meaningful relationships between teachers and students, between students and students, and between teachers and parents. And so we're working real hard on that.
As a senior, I must ask, how are you preparing us for college?
Well, again, I'm going to have to go back to a lot of the same things I just mentioned, but I mean, we're making sure that you have the basic coursework, but we're also trying to get you interested in a career or direction for after high school by exposing you to as many things as we can.
I'm really proud of how here at Sand Creek we're actually a big family, and any new student, for instance, like Molly and Allie, can come in and just feel welcome and proud to come here. What are some of your thoughts on that?
Well, you know, we're a big school of choice. We're nearly 50% school of choice students. So for our resident students that have been, you know, with us the whole way, taking new students in from other school districts has become a pretty common thing. It's just the way it is out here. And so I think that transition for new students is a lot easier because it's just a lot more of an accepted situation out here in Sand Creek. I believe the Capturing Kids' Hearts program benefits new students, and I just think our kids are really very receptive to it, and yeah.
What do you want parents to know about Sand Creek schools?
I want them to know that we care a lot about each student here. Again, back to the Capturing Kids' Hearts concept, we're trying to get to know them on more than just a student level, but a personal level. I want them to know that we're going to do our best every day to see to it that that student moves forward in some way, shape, or form, and that they're going to be very proud of their student when the graduation day comes, and they're going to feel confident themselves as a parent that the school district has done a nice job for them.
And with that, our show has come to an end. Thank you for sharing your time with us. If you know of anything great going on in Lenawee, we want to know about it. Email us at lisdtv@lisd.us. And thank you for visiting us here in Aggieland. This is Lenawee on location from Sand Creek. I'm Kat Fox. See you next time. Bye. All right, everybody. Oh.